Okay, let's make a leap now into the digital space. Your purchase of MySpace at the time shocked a lot of people. To spend $500 million on something that at the time people didn't even quite get what it was, and you had what seemed to be a fickle youth audience that had jumped from Friendster to MySpace, might jump to something else. Why at the time did you think that there was a real business there? So what was your thought process in getting into that? Because you've been way ahead of people.
The timing was pretty clear. I mean, two and a half years ago. It suddenly became apparent to me that we were living in an absolutely booming economy, and print advertising, and for that matter television advertising, was not growing at the rate it normally would have in the past. And you only had to look at where the money was going. Well, there was a lot of money going into it, so we said, it's time to move seriously. So we looked at dozens of things, and we came across this little company called Intermix, which had, well, I don't know, half a dozen sites of varying success, much except standing out in that was MySpace, which had grown in months from nothing to 20 million registered people, and was growing fast all the time. So we decided to take that. We got to tie in also with Fox Sports, which has a very good and a very large young audience. And it took off. And then actually, it only owned 51% of that. But they had a firm option to buy the other 49% from the founders for $70 million. So we really paid $650 for it. And you could discard, we might be able to sell the other little sites for a total of $100 million. But, it was, and it's just gone, it's grown faster than we expected. We've had to almost put the brakes on it and say, look, we're physically just handling this traffic. Because we just need a lot more hardware, a lot more service, serving farms and stuff. It's not a vast amount of money, 50, 60, $70 million, which I think we'll have to repeat again very quickly. But we're now at 150 million for one. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago from this camp. Over 2 million a week.
Kind of a good problem to have, right?
20% of it, perhaps a little more now, is coming from our new markets in Britain, and France, and Germany, and Italy, Australia. We're number one in Britain already. And it's extraordinary. The advertising has gone from basically nothing to, well, on a net basis, say $25 million a month, but growing every month, growing like almost 30% every quarter. And then next year, we'll be kicking in with research revenue from Google. So, we think that MySpace, or together with IGN and without Fox Sports, we'll be getting very close to $1 billion in revenue.
I mean, the rap against it initially was there's no business model. Then you did the Google deal, and people said, aha, okay, there's an advertising model. And now I think, to the extent there's a rap, it's that the audience is maturing, you're already getting older people, and you have fewer younger people coming in, and because there's very low barriers to entry, and it's a fickle audience, a lot of people are moving to Facebook. So, I mean, are you worried about how quickly that audience moves from one thing to the next?
No, we don't think they are. We think a lot of young people, the college kids, are undoubtedly going to Facebook. But it's the same with us. I think a lot of people are on two sides. Facebook, if you're a college student, you pretty much need it. And it doesn't mean so that they don't stay and enjoy all the things that you can get. And we have to be very, very competitive. For instance, when Google bought YouTube and politely sort of refused to share it with us, we just went down there and said, listen, we've got to really work at our video site. And we got our SAP in up there, and they work night and day for a week. And now we've got, we're very clearly the number 2 to YouTube, and probably have 60 to 70% as many uploads as they do.